Hey, what's going on, party people? Let's see if I'm recording. Am I in there? I'm in there. Yeah, that's a good deal. Okay, today is, what is today? Tuesday, March 10th, 2020. Okay, I'm coming to you guys. The futures popped and also the market opened up probably around 800, I believe, right now. The Dow is at 629. We're pulling back. I'm still in Boeing. I'm still in Alaskan Airlines short. Price analyst price cuts on Boeing 282, the target from 300. But I've moved to the 30-minute charts, guys, and I'm letting my VWAP kind of take care of this. These are my levels right now. We started. I mean, it was up $10. It opened at open was 237. Yesterday's close was around 227. So it's pulled back. It found there we go. Resistance was right at that 240 handle. But if you look, guys, on my chart right here, if you can see, when it falls below the VWAP, for me, on like the higher time frames, it stays there for a good period. Let me see if I don't wanna. You can see it over there, and it'll run for for a period. So we'll see. I'm in this for the day. Now, if it moves, even gives me a move that I want, I'll I'll take profit. But I'm looking for a push down to even my target is 212 on Boeing right now, guys. And the airline industry is dealing with capacity cuts. Boeing, not Boeing, but Delta. Delta is the flagship group that I like, man. If they're doing capacity cuts, everybody else needs to do it. American is trim capacity, Delta's trim capacity. I think, of course, United. Let's see what United's looking like. And I'm staying on the 30-minute chart today, guys, just to kind of, yeah, United is rolling out of bed too. Everybody. See what, I don't want to be sector heavy. Hmm. Nah, can't do it, baby. Can't do it. See what JetBlue is looking like. Everybody is pulling back. Now, JetBlue is a different story. Let's look at those options. I like it's only 115. Yeah, we're about to go JetBlue, guys. We're gonna hop in JetBlue. 48. Go with the 60 Delta. Let's go with a more of a only a 10-cent spread. Hopped in JetBlue 1384 to the downside. Let's see what the chart's like. I mean, I've traded JetBlue for the past over a week. Let's go with the Mamba 3-piece. There we go, Delta. I mean, not Delta, but Boeing and Alaska. Okay, guys, we're in the airline sector heavy today. And let's stay with the 30-minute chart. Keep me from panicking during volatile moments. And the VWAP will guide us for our moves today. But I have to stay in. I can't I guess I've overstayed my welcome with the round trip trades from a previous situation. I don't know what's going on with that. I didn't make any out the accidental trade in Stitch Fitch, which I should have just kept actually. All right, let's see what Alaska is doing. I'm gonna have to get out of here in a little bit. Head to the ballpark. Now this is a 5 minute over here with Alaska, but I like this trend. Let me sell off, little bounce. So support is around 44.31. It opened right there, 44.37. Running into the 10 EMA. Let's see if they converge right here in the continued sell off. That's what I'm looking for, guys. I think I was at 1344 when I entered JetBlue. I need to write that down. Always write your trades down, but in a moving market, you just have to find time to do it. Just like the VWAP, falls below the VWAP, tests it, after hours gap up, and then let's fall back down because the overall market popped on the stimulus move, which was expected. All right, let me save this. I'm saving the layout on Thinkorswim. And Delta, okay, Europe set to lift airport slot rules. The East, okay, because they were having to fly ghost flights, basically empty flights to keep their slots. So we might have a little bit of a pop early in the day right now, and then I'm just looking for continued sell-off. All right, the news with Boeing. Boeing stock price target cut. Employee coronavirus. And I always check news, have to check news. JetBlue scraps Q1 financial guidance due to uncertainties amid corona. That was yesterday, though. What time? During the market hours? Okay. $13.88, $2.29. Let's see what the overall is doing. NASDAQ is up 205. SPY is up 7. And I have the ATRs, guys. I always check the ATRs when I trade. I need to, because I don't want a mover like I'm thinking I'm out of the money and it's a 62-cent ATR like on PaySign, and that might take weeks to move, and then I don't want to mess with an ATR like Bitcoin's ATR is 526, but like Chipotle, if I can't handle the hard rips and dips like a $67 mover like Amazon or Tesla at 61, and then you go down to 85 and you need something to happen. So just have to kind of know the ATRs and make sure the volume is good enough on the stock itself. I look for something over 400,000 because liquidity is key. I don't want to get stuck in an option. I pick the right move, but I can't exit. So JetBlue's bouncing. Okay, everybody's bouncing a little bit. What do we get in? Okay. See what your 5 minute looks like. If I can find the 5 minute. Yeah. Good for you. Good for you, Alaska. Go to the solo. Let's go into a single chart. Oh, space. I'm still long space. Long for the ride, guys, for the duration. That's how it is. If you're gonna, okay, if you're gonna be an investor in a market like this, you have to also be comfortable with knowing that if you purchase shares of a company at a discount, let's just say if it's a stock that you like it's at $32. It was at 50, you know, and it's down to 32, and you want to hop in. Also remember that it may go down to 15 before it goes back up to 32 or 50. You know, in a market like this, it can really be cut. Uh, so if you're good with that, when you get in, know what your time horizon is. If you need the money, you want to pull it out by Monday. You might not need to be in individual stocks. If you can't deal with the volatility of a market like this, the index options are an option. No pun. Not the option itself, but going to the index shares like the SPY, buying shares of the SPY, or just a mutual fund or something to where that weather storms like this, the ups and downs of a volatile market. So that's just something to research. It kind of takes the sting out of just watching just one particular stock eat into your portfolio. Okay, guys, let's see. Five-minute chart. We're going back to the 30, but the sell-off, doji right here. Look, okay. We broke through a level of support, moving average cross, bearish engulfing, which closed the gap, and a follow-through candle, which is almost really an exhaustion, but it's the morning. We haven't had multiple legs, so this is basically a reversal attempt, a rally, and all 60 to 80% of your first reversal or rally attempts fail. So I'm looking for that to fail and another sell-off, and to see if we can push past this level of support right here, even right in there. 228.22 to 228.75-ish. Let's see what we have. See what else everybody was kind of messing with over the last. There's a brother that hopped in the queues today, man. I know he was making a push for the queues. I think he bought leaps. Qs are up 683. So I mean, even if he wanted to get out and get cash out, he probably is in a good position right now. I'm in that APT trade also. Let's see. Delta's still up, which is good. EPC's down finally. The wet ones makers. Facebook is up. Gold is pulling back on the market rally. The GLD. Let me go back to our looks. Alaska's trying to run a little bit today. Okay, Alaska. Let me see. The pre-market high was 45.90. Let's put it up there and see if that's where the bus stops. Look at it. Tested the pre-market high. 45.93. I mean, you never have it exactly on there. And let's see if it breaks through, pokes its head up, and then sells off. It might push up and test it one more time, and then it might run back down and continue its day. This might be the high of the day right here. Let's watch it for just a second. Keep your eyes on it. We'll watch it. I'm just looking at the watch list over here. Johnson & Johnson. Let's see what QSR is doing. Oh, shit. Dividend on the third. Restaurant brands up $1.41. I just can't see that staying like that. But anyway. Had us watching Alaska, and I clicked on the doggone this and that. All right. It tested it. Let's see. NASDAQ is up 2 something. Dow is up 702 off the 8, big 8 run. So it's off session highs right now, but it's still up 3%. NASDAQ is up 3% as well, and S&P is up 2.8. All right, candles, Doji ran into a little bit of resistance, and see if it makes a move. RSI isn't overbought, so it's kind of in line. Well, guys, just keep an eye on it. I'm gonna slide around and see what's going on with all these other ones. Bear flag on save. See what the 30 looks like. I want the multiple day 30 above the channel, but what's the sector look like? For the travel sector, running into support also. I mean, excuse me, running into resistance, and looking at this, see what Jets looks like, guys. There it is. About to pull the sector down. All right. Boeing's falling below support. That 230.68 handle is something. It's been that line has been serious, man. On the lower, like, it doesn't look like everything's on it, but it's kind of a magnet. Sold off, ran back up to it, fell away, ran back up, kind of hovered around, opened up that way. Where was the open on that one? 231. 03 sold off. Sniffed it, stopped it there. The high right here was 230.50. Opened again on that line, ran up away from it, and the resistance is at 240, which goes all the way. Let's see. Well, I don't want to go that far, but anyway, that's the little area. And then we're back here. If we break through this again today and get below at 228.26, that run could happen. That 212 run could really happen. So we'll see. So I'm staying in those. Alaska is trying to sniff around. Put it back on the 5-minute, guys. They changed my. I like to give a little space on that screen. Okay, yeah, tested it. That was a doji on a different level and didn't go above it. Now I'm looking for the continuation down, push through the VWAP and see what we have. And the opening range is set there, and it might channel between it. And if it breaks down, we'll continue with the run. Breaks up, test it, we'll see. Let's see JetBlue. Oh, it bounced a little bit. Found support. See if that rally holds. I think it's sitting on the VWAP. Doji. I'm seeing extended weakness. I just see more weakness. 1419. Really oversold. So the bounce is expected. Fell off. Doji on the day, maybe up a little bit more. I'm in this for a few days, guys. So look, more than trying to entertain or anything like that. I'm just trying to give you what I have, how I see it. There we go. I'm trying to. Hopefully you can see it on your screen. And we're above the VWAP on both of these. So they've found support. The VWAP is the yellow line, guys. The volume weighted average price. You can look that one up. I like to use that. That's one of my, one of my averages or indicator or everything. Every moving averages are lagging. They're lagging indicators. So it's not going to be not preemptive, but it's not going to be something that moves before price. They populate after price. Price leads it, and then it kind of you see your trend. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up, and we will talk a little bit later.